there, my name is Tanya, and I'm presenting to you 5-minute coding calculating in Python 4. Today, we're going to talk about calculations at work, along with the other Python presentations that we had. We're going to combine those inside of Rappel IT and see how they work. Welcome to Rappel IT. Many of you have seen this window before in some shape or form if you participated in any of the other videos that we had. If you have not, I suggest that you would go to check out some of the other videos that we have for Python. So in this video, we are going to talk about math being used inside of Python coding program. This particular code is focusing on how to calculate the number of gallons of paint one would need to cover a room. Also, it covers a little bit about using a chatbot. So it's a combination of all the videos that we've created before, as well as doing and using math calculations to find out information that we all need. In the beginning, we have the introduction, which is asking what the user's name will be, and the greeting, saying hello to the user. And then we're telling them what we're going to be doing with the information that they give us. Then we go into getting our variables filled for the calculations that we're going to create or use to get the information that we're looking for. So the H will represent the height of the room. The W will represent the width of the room. The L will represent the length of the room. D will say how many doors they have in the room. And Win represents the number of windows in the room. Then we thank that person for their information. And then down second half of the program, we are filling the variables in for the calculation. So for the wall area, we use the area code to find out how much space we're going to we'll be covering, which is 2 times the length times the height, then 2 times the width times the height. And you notice that we have them in parentheses, just like in regular math. It is always parentheses first, then the multiplication, and then add and subtract, which is PEMDAS. If you would like to know more about PEMDAS, you can also find that in previous math videos that we've created. Then we have 20 times D, which is the number of doors. The 20 represents the square footage of the door. Then we have 15 times Win, where 15 represents the square footage of a window. Then we add those two numbers together to get the area that we will not be painting. Then we actually calculate the paint area, which is the wall area minus the windows and doors, which is the no paint area. After we find that out, divide the wall area by 350 to find out how many gallons of paint we're going to need. The 350 is the volume of the gallon of paint. So the total surface area that's going to be painted is the paint area, which is what we calculated with the wall area minus the no paint area. And then the number of gallons of paint we're going to need, rounded off to 2 decimal places. So that's what round means. It's going to round the number of gallons all the way to 2 decimal places. So let's see how it works. So I ask, what's your name? Tanya is my name. And it says, hello, Tanya. Today we're going to find out how many gallons of paint you will need for your room. What is the height of your room? It is 8 feet. What is the width of your room? It is 12 feet. What is the length? It is 10 feet. And how many doors do you have? 2. And how many windows are there? 2. So thanks so much, Tanya. Total area of paint is 282 square feet. The number of gallons of paint needed is 1.01 gallons. So I will need 1 gallon of paint, maybe a little more, and I'm going to be painting 282 square feet. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to chatting with you again with 5-minute coding in Python.